Yes.
Ile is the light na kidogo light na. Kaya light kabisa. Huone light na. Is the
Kuna mala magibuza.
here.
Kal mabuza light.
Mangusto. Digere sila ba sila
Habari zenu. Festus, mko sawa? Yeah. Okay. Okay. So we go? Okay. So good morning. Karibuni. I'll just read a statement and then maybe niongeze moja ama mawili. Okay. So in light of the planned protest tomorrow, the county government of Bomet is a listening and understanding government committed to addressing the needs and aspirations of our people. As your servant, I assure you that I'm deeply concerned and empathetic about the issues facing our people in Bomet, particularly the youthful population. As part of our continuous effort to address the issues concerning the youth, recently we convened a youth conference to chart a path towards reducing unemployment amongst our youth. This initiative, which will be a regular event, is aimed at creating sustainable solutions and providing our young people with opportunities they deserve. And I want to add by saying on the issue of the youth conference, there are some agreements that we made. Of course, the application was open, but we managed to have 1,500 youths attending our youth conference. We made some agreements, and I made some commitment. And in the current budget of the year 2024-2025, we have factored in some money to address some of those issues. Not necessarily the Department of Youth, because I think there is some confusion when you see a budget assigned to the Department of Youth. Those are just for running activities in the youth department. But when we talk of the budget of the county government of Bomet, it covers everybody. So some of the money are in the Department of Agriculture, some are in the Department of Roads, but all of them, partly, some of it will be to address the youth challenges that we have, as agreed in our youth conference. Of course, there's some communication that has gone out to some of the participants. We are seeking more information, but I think because of the timing, it has been misconstrued that we are actually reacting to the planned demonstration for tomorrow, or protest, or the visit by our agencies. But that is not true. This has been a plan that has been going on, and I'm committed to that, because next year, around the same time, we'll be having another youth conference, and I have a report to make on what progress have we been able to make on the first cohort of 1,500 youths. So I'm committed to that, because I'm equally concerned, because as much as I'm your governor, I'm also your parent. As Bomet County government, we were all along ready to realign our priorities to fit the demands of our young people. We will not abandon this course, which we had started long before the recent nationwide protest, because my government listened to the grassroots level, and I think I underline that. Following the footsteps of His Excellency the President, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, I'm also fully committed to acting on issues affecting our Gen Zs, because their future is our future. And we must work together to create an environment where they can thrive. My administration cannot ignore that all is not well in our country and in our county. Just like other counties, we have our own issues. However, I can assure all that all will be well, because this government is all-inclusive. While my administration works towards bringing all our young population in the decision table so that we can move forward as a county, I must also warn you of politicians who are now out in Bomet to take advantage of this honest concern raised by our young people. I'm also aware that money has been collected and dispersed to a few individuals in a plot to destabilize the normal government operations and also disrupt our businesses in Bomet town. So let us remain vigilant and ensure that our genuine concerns are not hijacked by personal or political gain, for political gains. So I want to emphasize that point, that yes, we have issues that has been raised by our young people, the Gen Zs. And they have very valid grievances that we must all address. And this is not the responsibility of the president alone. It will not be the responsibility of the governors alone. It will not even be the responsibility of the MPs alone. It is our responsibility as a society. It will all start from our families. So we must address the issue of unemployment. As much as people are looking up to the government to address the issue, all of us have a role to play to create more opportunities for our young people. But it is quite unfortunate when we have a few of our politicians taking advantage of that and derailing the agenda of the young people. It is quite unfortunate, because I'm aware, for example, tomorrow, money has been collected. And the protest has not even been organized from Bomet, as much as I am aware of meetings that have been ongoing. But majorly, the planning is being done from Bomet, which is quite unfortunate. Money has been collected for the leadership of the protesters. Each has been given around 50,000. And for each youth that will appear, they will be given 1,000, which is quite unfortunate. And I want to call upon my colleagues, please, the politicians. I don't want to name names here, but at some point, I think we have to call a spade, and we must come out and assign whatever outcome of tomorrow to specific individuals. So please let us not misuse our children. We are listening, and we want to address our issues. As I have indicated, it is my problem. It is your problem. It is our problem.